My thoughts are the fact that we have that's the diverse audience, if I could put it that. You have both the executive this time around, the legislature, and the other stakeholders. I saw the military, all other security agencies are being represented, seated in one room, deliberating and talking about the same thing at the same time, gives some kind of hope and confidence that perhaps for a long time we've been talking in kind of silos. Because this is not the first time I can say that governors, especially governors of northern, which it started with the Northern Governors Forum and so on. They, like the Sultan said, this is about the third or so time that the Northern Governors Forum, as a body, have been talking about the issues of security. And I think it's more than even that if you go back in history and so on. But for the fact that they are widening this, getting everybody involved, and is being convened to talk about these issues, perhaps more openly, and frankly to one another, and trying to look at what are the solutions beyond kinetic means. I mean, that's in addition to that, also looking at so many other, or broadening the conversation and bringing in more stakeholders and bringing it to the root where it is, to the people, where it's most affected. Because the truth is that when it comes to security, like in so many other things, the solution is actually to the people, with the people closest to it. Solutions are not most of the time imposed from without. It's usually ideas that come from within, but that are given very deliberate consideration, thought through, and then implemented by everyone. So if what we are seeing is that time that everyone is saying we have to get everybody on the table, discuss this frankly and come up with solutions, then for me it's a good start, it's a good sign. And I hope that this, at the end of the day, at the end of the deliberations, very deliberate actions or steps will be out on how to end the issues of security in the Northwest.
Just like she says, just like the question she asked, with the array of personalities involved now, do you see a light at the end of the tunnel?
So, I'm an optimist. So let me start with that aura of optimism to say, yes, wherever people are able or willing to discuss a problem, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. However, with reality is that this is not the first, like we've pointed out, that we've had. Perhaps the intensity, the degree, people are being pushed, and so there is that need for action. So we're reaching that stage. So my hope is that we've reached that stage where everybody that has a responsibility now wakes up and say, this is time to act. And so that is where the hope is, that it is that time, we have reached that time, and everybody is coming together. There's that collective decision for collective action. So yes, based on that, there is hope. And I'm hopeful that this will have led us to that time that we'll have that conversation and therefore take that deliberate collective action.